BB13 here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh man, I think we're at the we're maybe at the last part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I have no idea, but things are about to get really interesting. I mean, really interesting. There's gonna be a spoiler alert when it comes to this case. I mean, this trial, because it technically legit happened. Like, there's a legit case that solved a murder in an unusual way, and you all would see in just a moment. And also, here's another Phoenix Wright fact, is that the one with the lunch money and stuff like that, the class trial, did actually happen, but it's not an actual trial, but it actually happened to the developer. Yeah, from what I did my research, that trial, the class trial, the one with the lunch money, did actually happen to the developer of the game. And I was like, oh dude, that's pretty darn cool, but at the same time, oh man. So yeah, I guess from then he was inspired to make Phoenix Wright to make people understand. I'm not exactly sure. But I know that Phoenix Wright is the kind of lawyer that who would take on cases that no one would take. Like, if no one is on their side, then it'll be up to Phoenix. You all get the idea. Okay, but anyways, I think we're good. Let me check one more time. Okay, microphone good. Let's go lower you down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Okay, so here we go. This is it. The epic trial. Okay, here we go. Okay, December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to be settled at last. A lot of things. Rah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick! I only touched your shoulder! I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Man, you weren't kidding, Maya, you could have died. That was like freaking 600,000 volts. Anyhow, today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick! Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is still looking glum, as always. I hope Juan Karma doesn't push him too hard. Wah! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd treat you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea! Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Too late! Ah, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I brought him in and took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gushin. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yoki says he's forgotten his own name, but has that been a lie? It has to be a lie. How in the world would the guy train his pet bird about that DL6 name? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Oh, trust me, we are gonna prove it. We're gonna prove it so hard. Alright. Alright, here we go. Shadowboxing. Heck yeah, I love that. Court is now in session for the trial. I mean, I gotta come up with my old man voice. Matter of fact, maybe I'll come up with a Santa Claus voice, yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. An event is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Hey, I mean, I gotta count it, yeah. Oh, right, very well. Have we reached the final day? We have reached the final day of our proceedings of this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit the decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed and into silence by every little thing he says. The guy, Von Karma, has his 40-year career based on fear and intimidation. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring in the witness to the courtroom. Okay, mister. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he currently lost his memory and name and his identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. He did run away. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Okay, we might need to save it because my cross-examination is not that good. Okay, here we go. Cross-examination time. Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I was running away, but I wasn't running away from nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, and I don't got one. And so my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, we might need to save it from here. Because we only have a certain amount of chances, so let me go ahead and save it. Oops. There you go, I'm gonna save it. Yes, there you go. Okay, really sorry about running away like I did, okay? But I wasn't running away or nothing. Buy food for a pet parrot. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shops downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Oh yeah, that's true. Like, how in the world did you supposed to leave your pet parrot all alone for a day? Well, I kinda got lost, you see? The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. Okay, the thing is, how in the world did he go to the pet shop, pick up the gourmand food, and then somehow get lost? He must have been doing this for like, I don't know how many times, unless he has some kind of... Unless his brain injury affects his memory so bad that if he does something a few seconds ago, he may have forgot what to do. Okay, I guess that would make possible sense then. Okay. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. He bought it! He bought it! Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I need one of those motives. Okay. Wait a minute, do we still have that letter? Darn it, we don't have that letter! We don't have that letter! Oh, frickin' A! Okay, question him on this. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do! You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who we think he is. To do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay, I am really sorry about leaving just yesterday. Okay. Okay, question him on this one. Then why did you leave? Yeah, it was hard for you to... Oh, frick! Okay. Wait a minute, I went to buy some Polly for pet food. Can I get... let's see... Polly the parrot. Eric's wild companion of the boat shop caretaker, and his name Polly. Okay, that's not good. Okay. I figure I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. Okay, I mean, I need one of those mother things. Okay. Okay, I, bought... He said, He said, here. Okay, this is difficult. Luckily for me, I saved it. Okay, okay, let me think. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Okay, I was running away or nothing. Okay, I went to buy some pet food, buy some food for Polly. Okay, I figured I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. Can I question him on that? You've lost so much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Now how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old conscious head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness memory of the past, and the lack of thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? I technically question him on everything. The witness says he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I knew it. Luckily I didn't present any evidence. There's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho ho. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. Who is he? Don't play dumb on Karma. Please tell all of the witness of the name. His name is frickin' Yanni motherfrickin' Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. The name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how did she propose to prove this to court? Oh, trust me, we're going to freaking interrogate his pet parrot. That's what we're going to do. This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. You know, allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. Well, not the parrot. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and save him right over here for just in case I may say something wrong. There you go. Okay. Then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor. Please take this man's fingerprints. No! It won't work. It definitely won't work. One Karma could have told them to dip his freaking hands in acid. And that would wipe away his fingerprints. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk. Okay, huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burn your fingerprints to hide your past. Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No. Tisk, tisk. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Oh, trust me, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna interrogate his pet parrot. That's what we're gonna do. It seems that the case has been decided. No? No! What? I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. There's no one. No one. But not no animal. What are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his pet. Oh, yep. Let's do it. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Hey, wait a second. Cross-examine his parent. Yeah, see, everybody? This is what I mean. This is actually a legit case. You all can go ahead and look it up yourselves. Maybe I'll go ahead and put it. Maybe I'll put the link to the case. Based on articles about the case, but it actually did happen. That that cross-examining the owner's parent did actually solve a murder. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and examine his pet parent. Exactly what we're gonna do. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Mr. Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parent. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Do you need to even ask if this is a farce? I object! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parent, Von Karma. I have a right to do so as you suggested. Oh, got you there? Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, you should know when you go through with this, and nothing comes up of it. I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through our little game? Oh, trust me, I am. Let the parrot take the stand. Yeah, get him, Phoenix. Frickin' take his parrot. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Oh yeah. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Oh, she's just a cute freaking parrot. Let's go ahead. Okay. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Okay. I know her name. Hello, Spot. Okay. Now this is where the fun begins. Let me go ahead and save it real quick. There you go. Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Okay, we got an idea. Hello, Squawk? Okay. Okay, let me think. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I think we're gonna do this one, maybe? Do it! Freaking A, no! Okay, I thought that would work. Okay. Okay, question it this time. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, oh, I should have did that before. Right, what did I say? I should have went with this before. Okay. Okay, what's your name? Okay, what's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly, what? Mr. Wright, I think we have established that the parent's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course it does. Yes, of course. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parent's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick! Don't you think you're taking this bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yogi. All we have to do is to tie Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, proof that the parent's name reveals the caretaker's name. Okay, it's down to the DL6 case file. Okay, let me check. Okay, we need to go down to the suspect list, right? Okay, victim data. Okay, one bullet found in the heart twice. Yogi. Okay, in the elevator, this memory. Polly Jenkins. Okay, so we gotta go down to suspect data. Going down to the DL6 case file, and we gotta look up, what was it again? Okay, so we case summary, victim data, suspect data. Yep, right there. We're making sure. Okay. Yep, Polly Jenkins. Okay. Yep, suspect data. Right there. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Well, which page is the proof on? It is on the suspect data. Very well. Mr. Wright, show us the page. Where in the file you could have commit... Okay, that would be the suspect data. Yes, the suspect data. It's on suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes? What is his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he had his named his parent after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog named Phoenix. Von Karma, you son of a... Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only... How in the world does Phoenix know that she's 7? I guess he must have dug up some dirt on Von Karma for just in case. Research Von Karma. Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need more corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find more? Nick! We're getting closer. One more. Okay, let's go ahead and save it right over here. I wasted one of my chances. I'm not going to waste another. I gave me one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, Squawk! Hold it! Witness! Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What is the number to the safe? Yes, 1228. Maybe I'll get her to say the number on that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just give it a try and see if anything comes up, okay? Polly! What's the number to the safe? Check! 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parent. Well, Mr. Wright, are you claiming that the number is something to do with the caretaker? It actually does. Heck yeah, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can a number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Sure, what's your proof? What could possibly link the murder to... Okay, that'll be back in the DL6 case file because 1228 was definitely there. Yep, see? 1228. December 28th. Right there in the case summary. Back to that, it should be on what? Case summary. Okay, case summary page. Let's do it. Let's beat the crap out of them. The DL6 case file? What is your obsession with that case? We're in the case file relating to the safe. It's down in the case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date is December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And on the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see, that's an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. What an ego you got, man. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we have reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time does seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the bookshop. Immediately. Oh! Yes! Okay, gotta save him right over here. I might F this up. I just want to jam out real quick. Oh yeah, getting down with the lawyer self. Oh yeah, get down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry everybody, I love the music. It's pretty darn epic. There you go. Yeah. Tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh yeah, you're a new man now. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Okay, I thought there was gonna be a little testimony. You look totally... Nick, you look totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Man, way to go, man! You definitely deserve an Oscar for that one. A way overdue Oscar. Maybe even a Grammy. For such music. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name into the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff to this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi! So it was you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edger for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand for 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. That's not the way to go, man. Because now people would still think you're a murderer because knowing that they would now I'm not sure how to really explain it, but people would still think that you're the murderer because it hasn't been entirely proven in court. All it is a plea of insanity. Even though you are mentally sound. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to get my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Okay, we got a viewer on. What's up, viewer? I guess they just came on to give out a like. Happens in a lot of my live streams. People only came on only for 1 second, and they left. Okay, Miles Edgeworth is a kid 15 years ago. What do you mean? Yeah, Miles Edgeworth is like about 9 years old. I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it, I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is? Innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendants please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. I would like to pass a judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? Yes. Oh, yes, thank you. We won against freaking Von Karma in his first trial. Yes! In your face, you son of a gun. Okay, let me see, did my chat... No, okay. Very well, this court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yes! Confetti all around except for Von Karma, he's a frickin' son of a gun. All that court is that is all, this court is adjourned. Uh-oh, wait. Objection! Yep, I had a feeling of that. Because we're not done. The statute of limitations for the DL6 trial ends today. Not today, you know, in the game today. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth, Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we all have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them that he was a murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them that he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what to do? Raise a freaking objection, that's what we're going to do. Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. Jeez, a double trial? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. A double trial. Well, yeah, I'm down with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get down with that. Okay, for 15 years, I had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murder, the criminal in the DL6 incident, was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty of DL6 and the statute of limitations of the trial which ends today. The culprit is me. Order, this is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent and confessed to a different crime. the crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not sure how I should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for the crime of 15 years ago. Oh yeah, double trial, okay, I'm down with that. I think I would like to take a 15-minute recess. During this time, I would consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Here we go again, double trial. Defendant lobby number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. I have just wasted all your effort. Yep, you did. You totally did. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it, I myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. The murder is murder, no matter what the circumstance. This is crazy, just crazy. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. But what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight's just beginning. And you're innocent, trust me. Right. Okay, here we go again. Another trial. Now it's defendant court law number 3. We moved up in the world. Now would I like to resume our trial? Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. And then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations into the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objection? No objection. For Carmen, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Oh, trust me, he did know. He is perfect. He always takes perfection at its finest. He would lose one trial, and he would win another. So technically, it would be a tie, and not a loss. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. To testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. And that would be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please! The DL6 incident. Okay, that day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. Okay, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. But then something heavy fell on my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. He threw the gun! He didn't shoot the gun, he freaking threw the gun. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then scream. The terrible scream I remember to this day. That's all. Okay, my cross-examining is on. I think I may understand. And until now, you thought the memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. Oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. But the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so now we gotta to cross-examine our, okay, let me go ahead and save it from right here. Okay, saving it right here, because I don't want to F this up. Okay, that day I had gone to the courtroom to serve one of my father's trials. Okay, nothing suspicious there. As we went to leave an earthquake trapping us in an elevator. Okay. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Okay. Okay, question them on that one. What were they arguing about? What did you do then? I was 9 years old. 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. Okay, that would be the gun. Okay. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. You threw the gun? That shouldn't be able to fire the gun. Question them on that one. Did you know that it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then scream. Okay, single gunshot, then scream. Do we have any evidence about that? From 1 meter away, that's doing with Robert Hammond. Overheard at Court Lake. Could this be the same gun from the DL6 incident? Let me check the case file of the DL6 incident. An air in the elevator was oxygen depleted. There's a scene, crime scene. A defense attorney trapped in the elevator returning from a trial. Lost trial with son while was injured. A 9-1 bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Wait a minute. Victim data. Victim data. He said a single gunshot was... Okay, we go to the DL6. Okay, we go to the DL6 case file, and we need to go through victim... We gotta go through victim data. Okay. Object to this one, and we go through victim data.
Objection!
Yeah, object that. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Victim data. Do you enjoy dragging that out file, don't you? So I don't accept this as evidence unless you can tell us what page is it on. Victim data. Victim data. Victim data. Look at the victim data in this page. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Yes! Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. First shot was the accidental firing of the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Oh yeah, we're getting good out of our cross-examining. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at my cross-examining. Oh yeah. I love this music. You can actually make like some cut. You can actually go down. Maybe I could go ahead and maybe. No, that's a stupid idea. People, whoever is good at making remixes of music, you need to put this thing as a rave. Rave music, club music, you get the idea. This song definitely calls for it. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I am sure you are aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. We got proof. I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the shot? Yes, we do have proof. That picture. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you see the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second fire in the pistol is related to this incident? Oh, yes, it does. Right the frick there! There is a bullet hole right there. Okay, let me go ahead and present this picture.
Take that!
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. It always makes me laugh. This photograph of the crime scene 15 years ago. I can see that the victim was lying there, Gregory Edgeworth. This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Okay, can I save it? Okay, right there, at that bullet hole right there. Take that.
Take that!
As it should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from a pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order! Mr. Bright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could do that someone else could be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies get out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary page, it's on page 1. Look at what's written there. Not a single clue was found at the crime scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. If that is the truth of this matter, the whole truth, it was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in that door. Ah, jeez, we thought we were getting somewhere. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the scene of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, that the second bullet was not found, it is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I had to discount the defense claims. Frickin' A! Morrow. Hey, what's up, Nazi boy? How did the master fight go yesterday? Master fight. I think it went pretty well. How's the master fight with you? I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How you doing today, Nazi boy? I mean, Turd Lord. Okay. How did this happen? I don't believe it that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising the objection? I'm sorry, Maya. Why? It looks like I was wrong. Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots were fired. I was so certain I thought I'd won. Okay, someone else who fired a shot, but how? I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick! Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the crime scene. That shot was fired by Miss... Okay, I try my best to keep on steady with the gameplay, but at the same time looking at the chat. Okay. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Mr. Miles Edge before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Uh-oh. Do something! Oh no! He's accepted the guilt! Uh-oh. This is bad. Very well. The statute of limitations on the trial of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any... Yeah, Dude, Judge! You're awesome! You're freaking trying to stall for objections. I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I should know, I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright, I do have an objection. Okay, let's go ahead and save, because if I say no objection, then we're seriously toast. Okay, I have an objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick! I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no! Grah! It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed. What? But we have just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's someone took it for the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer. Then tell us who this murdered. I'm still thinking about that one. It has to be Von Karma. He went over to the frickin'... There was Von Karma's handwriting when it comes to plotting revenge on Robert Hammond. Then there was the thing in the police station where he went down to the police station and got a whole bunch of DL6 stuff. Unless it's preparing for trial, still, that's suspicious. And I don't think prosecutors are allowed to go into the police station's evidence room. I don't know, unless they have granted special permission. I don't know. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. There was some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet. The murderer had to find it. Okay, the murderer didn't need it. Okay, let me go ahead and save it just real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, the murderer had to find it. Okay, let's see, there was some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet. Von Karma is perfect. He strives for perfection. He would, if he were to commit a murder, then he would need to find the bullet. But he wouldn't need it because the second bullet would have been in the police evidence room. but then he tried to take it, but luckily we got it. Okay, let me think. Okay, luckily for me, I saved it. The murderer didn't need it. Okay, there was there a pressing need? I guess I'm gonna have to go for the murderer had to find it. Well, of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason for the murderer to place the bullet away from the victim. The bullet would be proof. Yes, the bullet would be proof because then they will be able to examine where the gun came from. The bullet would be proof. The bullet, maybe they thought, nope, it was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Oh, frick me! Why would they only take one of the bullets fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought... Oh no! Frick, I should have said the other one. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, this one, luckily for me, I saved it. The murderer was cautious. Oh, well, the murderer was very cautious, sort of, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. No, darn it! Why would they only take... Dang it, it's still the same thing! Frick! Okay. Okay, I should have said this from the beginning. But why would the murderer have spent the time looking for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Oh, bah, the murderer had the reason to take the bullet. You don't need to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Darn it, I should have went with that. Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking normal. Too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. But, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to? What do you mean? For instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Yeah, just saying for instance, I mean, if I hit you, you would have to take it with you, don't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? Awkward silence. Wait a second. I was just taking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder themselves was shot, and then they left the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, that's how it would work. Okay, but there's one problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yogi, were both unharmed. So what would that mean? The murderer came from outside, yes. Yeah, just by that freaking elevator door thing. The two men fled inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picked up the pistol and at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and I'm guessing Miles at a young age did not know that the gun didn't have the safety on. Which was a totally stupid thing to do inside the courtroom. You should always have the safety on inside public buildings. The bullet goes through the elevator door, and the murderer hits outside. The boy loses consciousness. And then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside, and shot. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What you're saying, deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? I get hit with a perfect trial record. Wow! Okay, it must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see? He has an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of the shock? But took it because he was injured. Which would mean... It could mean that one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. 18 days. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility the murder came from outside. Can you give us a suspect? Okay, let me go ahead and save her from here for just in case something happens. I ran out of chances. I was thinking too normal. I should have thought crazy. Uh-oh, should I come out and say it now? I guess we should save it for better time because we don't have proof. Wait, I don't have enough proof yet. This is my trump card. I better save it for the right time. Mr. Wright, something the matter? I'm fine, Your Honor. Tisk, tisk. Shall we carry on with the trial then? That said, we have no farther to go. All that is left is the finish. In other words, the verdict. What? Not yet. Think, Mr. Wright. You have said that someone coming from the outside was a murderer. Yet you cannot suggest that anyone for the possibility, which means your conjecture is worthless. It will be rejected, of course. Nick! Now's no time to hold that trump card. The trial's almost over. Right. I may not know what I'm doing, but here goes. Your Honor, the suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who was your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma? He's smiling, he knows he's effed. He's trying to hide his desperation with a smile on his face. The Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Oh, because he knows he's gonna get asked. He's gonna get asked. My objections is gonna go up like this. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you need to take such a long vacation without any reason? You're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I wouldn't need the surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife? At Mr. Wright. Bring the doctor that operated on me at once. On me. Have him testify. Nope, he's too perfect. He would have had if a doctor was to go under. If he were to go under the knife, the doctor would have been a witness. Nick! Let's find out whose doctor is. There's no doctor. He's just too perfect. Yep, see? Edgeworth. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! Nope. He would have it inside him, because if he were to pull the bullet out without any medical knowledge, he could definitely lose that arm forever. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Oh, yes, of course, the bullet is metal. Okay, can you provide evidence? Okay, you're gonna have to save him right over here because I think I got an idea. I'm gonna go along with it. Time to think crazy, Morrow. And out of this, we're gonna go ahead and show evidence. Show evidence. And we're gonna use a freaking metal detector. And I'll even use evidence. And I know how much you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves that Von Karma is shot is... the motherfucking metal detector! Yes! Okay, I say that for just in case I fail. Okay. Present the metal detector. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Jeez, this is getting epic on what? Alright, is it possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. Metal detector's butt. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Uh-oh, he's sweating bullets, man. There's a bullet over there, a bullet over there, a bullet over there. It definitely speaks out. DL6 murderer. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Oh yeah, objection. Objection is objection. The statute of limitation runs out in this case today. And it was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. While use of our karma, you will submit yourself to testing. What does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep! Oh! There's a bullet! There's a bullet inside him! The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. It's you! It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there was a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6. Yeah, you must have been in a war. Maybe you were once a part of a gang or something. Or maybe you went out hunting with your son or granddaughter or something like that, and you actually got shot in the arm. In the shoulder. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. Oh, trust me, we're going to compare the ballistic markers of both bullets. That's what we're going to do? Not I, Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can. You don't have any DL6 evidence. That's because he took all of it from the records from yesterday. Well, trust me, we do got evidence. And he definitely did say DL6 evidence. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were so close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you dig your own grave? Okay, let me go ahead and save him right over here for just in case. Von Karma could put up more tricks. I linked the yep, there you go, see, I knew it. It's the bullet. And here's my final proof. The motherfucking bullet from the Gregory Edwards' heart. Yes. Do it! Beat him down! That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edwards. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial of 2 days ago. Ballistic markings of the fire is a fingerprint of a weapon. All the bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Oh yeah, Phoenix Wright is definitely so smart to think that far ahead. He would have to have that. He would say like, what are ballistic markings? And then the person who's going to be putting this thing into court records or court archives and stuff like that would be like, there's proof right there. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is a bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, and then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, will you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? And then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And this will solve this case once and for all. No, Mr. Von Karma? Oh yeah. Holy crap. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! Help! I can't breathe! I can't say you're not making this thing any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Yeah! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma, Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare to find me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. You and your father shamed me for the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that won't never fade. I'll bury you with my dead bare hands. Death! Death! Jeez, way to go, man. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I would never have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none have ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness, in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights have gone out. I went down to the hall and felt my way through the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was no noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. And then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. It was the last moment Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this, Mr. Revolsharad. Now, end it. Very well. Oh yeah. Von Karma lost, and he lost big time. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? You were innocent. You are innocent. As he said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Isles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yes, that's how we do it. 2 not guilties from Edgeworth. None from Von Karma, because he's a sadistic son of a gun who forges evidence and stuff like that. So don't put any confetti on him. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He was pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed! Hey, it was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know! I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself! But now, it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth? Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. These things take time, Maya. These things take time. Sorry, I'm not good at that sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party on me. My salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? How far down did it went? You're having a salary that's only enough for you to survive on instant noodles. That's how you say thank you. I see. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take you a little at a time. You get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Mata! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you weren't. Well, you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand up a good try even if no one's there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lana? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog job part? Huh? It's over, Nick. What is sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Fiancée. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind. I should have seen that coming. Yo, Itchy! Larry. Oh, yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Buzz, come along tonight with my treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. Isn't that the suit? The suit that questioned me? When he says treat, does that mean not prison food, right? Well, I think you'll be fine, Larry. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not much, but it's not little either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth at school? $38. No! No! Larry, it was you? What are you surprised about, Nick? Huh? Larry was absent from that day at school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was poor, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history, eh? Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Ah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the buds. I know. Really, right. I was surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Yeah, dude. Edgeworth. You should have told me.
Now, Nick. It's from 50 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became the veterinarian because of what you two did. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you always get worked up too easy, too. Death to the both of you. I mean, if only I had known I had to become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up and take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Yeah, instant noodles for everyone. Okay. Oh man, is my chat lagging? Okay. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright and Kettle Law Offices. Well, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It seems like it's 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here.
Okay, we got another person on. What's up, viewer?
I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too.
Oh, in the master fight, Massey Boy went pretty darn good.
I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless.
So I decided to get back to my training. Oh, thank you very much for the like.
I'll become a full-fledged media.
I couldn't say it to you in the face, so I left this letter.
Goodbye, Nick.
Oh no. This is not good. What time is it? God! The first trains for the mountain leaves out for the mountains already left. To the station! Phoenix needs to pedal his bike really hard. I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Maya! So you're leaving? Yeah.
It's hard to be the spirit medium, but can't talk to spirits.
And?
I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it!
Yep, hold it, yep. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end, but when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you.
Detective Gumshoe helped, Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help.
I was useless, Nick.
Yeah, way to go, Maya. Yeah, you're the one who gave us the decisive evidence.
I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence to say that you helped.
Evidence?
Not show my evidence yet. The bullet. She took the hit. Yeah, she took the hit of the stun gun and swiped the bullet.
Take that!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced that he had taken all the evidence of returning the DL6. But you were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick!
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. Uh-oh.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. Oh yeah, we got Maya happy again. Yes. See you soon. See you soon, Maya. Oh yeah, what an awesome ending. You freaking pwned that son of a gun so hard that objections was flowing down like rain. It made Maya happy again. Okay, and so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
Object that. Alright, everyone, so this might be the last, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, video or live stream, stuff like that, because I was looking down and, it's like, whoa, Detective Gumshoe! And then he hung his head low right there. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Well, okay. Oh yeah, Edgeworth is unhinged now, because knowing that he got that nightmare off his chest. Nick, I haven't heard of him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Misty is a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call. So she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Larry has the thing of getting girls to go away, and I mean totally away, in a different country. Oh, that's Mr. Payne. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Now, you're a prosecutor. Since when does prosecutors teach attorneys? I mean, defense attorneys. Phoenix, right? The defense attorney I wrote that ad out for yesterday. You should know that I have taken over management of the Gateway Hotel. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh man, what a day. Double trial. Few. Phoenix, right? Oh yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like that scent of fresh lemon, you see? Fresh lemon is good and great for my pine saw. For all my wooden things. Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Jeez. I can't read all that. Okay. I am pleased to announce I am sure that I owe Mr. Wright a great deal. And I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin the kids' dreams, you know. Okay, we got 3 likes. Nice. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my chat, everyone. My chat's been really laggy. So I'm sorry if I can't answer to you all in time. She says she can't buy them, okay? Yeah, so as I was saying, this might be the last Phoenix Wright stream or video stuff that I would do for a while, because I really wasn't sure if you all like me when I do Phoenix Wright games. So maybe I'll take a break from Phoenix Wright and then I'll come back to it at some other time. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the pink princess suit. Oh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy at a tender age. You do not, Cody, you got a lot to learn. You do not call a girl a dog. You just don't. You can call another guy a dog, but you cannot call a girl that. Well, me, I'm trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took you of everyone just behind them? There's a ghost. Yeah, that was Mia. For real. Well, you guys be famous. Yeah, that was the ghost of Mia. There it is! Victory! Edgeworth is happy now. And there is all the confetti that was from the courtroom. Oh man. Okay. Do we get... No! Ah! You gotta be kidding me! I thought it would end with freaking Edge. I thought it would end with Edgeworth's case. Now there's another one? Okay, now then. You know, let's go do this. There you go. Saving again from over here. Okay, if you all want me to go ahead and continue along with doing Phoenix Wright as a live stream, please let me know down in the comment section. But anyways, I best get going. I'm hoping to see you all again next time. And catch you later, everyone.